You're going to have resentment just like I have. Why do I have resentment, you might ask? Is it because I don't know what I'm doing? No, it's because I'm very, very good at what I do. And there's people out there who look at somebody like me and they're like, well, hang on, why is he not fudging his words? Why is he not, why is he so accurate? Why is he striving for perfection in every reading? Why doesn't he just do general readings like the rest of us? Because I'm not like the rest of you. And the rest of the people on this platform and the rest of the people who gain this good understanding are going to eradicate and highlight the problems that mankind share by this lack of understandings. We're going to obliterate it. Mark my words. If you are somebody who doesn't like me, I am here and I am going to put right this mess. Each and every one of you, mark my words when I say this. I will be on this platform, many, many years. And if I ever get shut off this platform, I'll go to a different platform. And my message will continue to spread. And people's eyes will be woken up to not only can you connect if you want to a loved one, each and every one of you are more than capable of doing it. Which is what a lot of people want you not to believe it or not. I know, mankind are so cruel, aren't they? But it's far more than a stepping stone. It's far more than any stepping stone that you could imagine. It's like effectively being whisked into a completely different world, still maintaining your normal day-to-day life, but also having this new existence, having this sense of purposeness. I forgot what the word is. How do you say it? Purpose. They've just shouted purpose. Yeah, sense of purpose, well-being. You feel accepted for who you are, not for what people want you to be. The spirit world, and this is one of the things that really, really grates on me and really boils my... When people say, the spirit world don't like them. The spirit world just don't tell you that information. The spirit world aren't interested in you. The spirit world hate you. You will get all of these different things. I can hear spirit laughing because each and every one of you will know somebody at some point who has said that to you. Oh, I'm just having a bad week. The spirit world don't want to talk to me. No. Human beings are the problems on this planet. Not problems per se in terms of, something that needs to be gone, but human beings are the ones who hold all of the keys to their own success. Yes, that was spirit coming through. Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video we are going to be speaking about, is mediumship scary? I know there's a lot of you who are watching this video who are now thinking, oh my god, of course it's scary. What do you mean, you absolute lunatic? Why wouldn't it be scary? You're working with dead people. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not just going to give you a little bit of my understanding in this video. I'm going to help each and every one of you to understand why it isn't so crazy after all. So, if you are new to the platform, welcome. And to all of the long-time viewers, welcome back. Without further ado, let's get into what you've come for. So, is mediumship scary? I've got to be completely open and transparent with you. At the very beginning of my, I wouldn't say mediumship journey, but seeing spirit, of course it's scary. Why wouldn't it be scary? You've been conditioned all of your life to believe that the spirit world isn't there. Whether that be through religion, whether that be through your values, whether that be through your family or your friendships or your circles, yada, 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 the list goes on. You have been told that the spirit world aren't there. So the first time you have an encounter with the energy realm, mark my words, it's going to be scary for you. Not in a scary way like Freddy Krueger scary way, being chased down the streets and stuff. But you have to have a little bit of a realism approach to this. You can't just come into it and think it's all spiritual lights and it's all this fluffy duffy, lovey-dovey stuff because you've seen people down at the spiritual shit. It's amazing. Every person's journey is very, very different to one another. Whether that be through the life lessons they have learned, whether that be the spiritual development course that they are currently on with their teams. I don't mean in person with human beings. I mean with where they are, the development. Part of the reason of being on this planet is so that we can go through the travalations of life and we can learn. We can actually learn, believe it or not. And the soul will return this information. So when we go back to energy and we get sat down and we go, right, okay, we've done this good, we've done this bad. When I go back to Earth, I want to try and do it like this way. I want to be put in this situation. Now, before every one of you get in the comments and say, I didn't pick this life, Jordan. How do you know? How do you know that the things that you have suffered and endured, you weren't meant to do? Now, understand this when I say there isn't some little tick box before you come down to planet Earth, and there isn't things that you select that you want to experience. But understand this, when you come to planet Earth, it is just, you're going to absorb everything that you go through. And one of the things that you need to understand is a lot of you get angry when you go along this life journey because it's unfair. Everything's unfair. Doesn't matter what you do, you don't get any further. It doesn't matter why they got this, why they got that. They don't seem to be working as hard as me, but they've already reached it. That is the green-eyed monster. Listen, at the end of the day, you have to be happy with your health, and you have to be happy that you have oxygen flowing through your lungs. While a lot of you might not think, well, actually, I've got nothing to be happy for, Jordan. Yes, I've got oxygen going through my lungs, but there are many people out there who would love to be in your position. They would love to have the things that you have in the materialistic world. But because you already have these things, we become not appreciative of them. I'm not going to use that word, but we become complacent. We undervalue the things that we have not only achieved, and we brush aside the things that we should be thankful for. And one of the things that you have to understand along this journey, when you are a medium, your world is not your world. That's a bit of a funny one, isn't it? Because what do I even mean by that? You have to understand, when you become a medium, everything about your being changes. Changes for the better, I may add. You are getting insights. You are seeing into people's worlds. You are having one-on-one connection with the spirit world. You are visibly seeing spirits using clairvoyance. You are audibly hearing the spirit world using clairaudience. You are knowing things with claircognizance. You just know it. And whilst there are many other extrasensory perceptions, we're not going to go into all of the clairs. There is a training video coming up where we detail all of them, so I don't want you thinking, oh, there's you only do 3 or 4, whatever many you mentioned. But the main thing to understand is being a medium is not only one of the best decisions that you will ever make in your life, it is, I was going to say a stepping stone, but it's far more than a stepping stone. It's far more than any stepping stone that you could imagine. It's like effectively being whisked into a completely different world, still maintaining your normal day-to-day life, but also having this new existence, having this sense of purposeness. I forgot what the word is. How do you say it? Purpose. They've just shouted purpose. Yeah, sense of purpose, well-being. You feel accepted for who you are, not for what people want you to be. The spirit world, and this is one of the things that really, really grates on me and really boils when people say, the spirit world don't like them. The spirit world just don't tell you that information. The spirit world aren't interested in you. The spirit world hate you. You will get all of these different things. I can hear spirit laughing because each and every one of you will know somebody at some point who has said that to you. Oh, I'm just having a bad week. The spirit world don't want to talk to me. No. Human beings are the problems on this planet. Not problems per se in terms of, something that needs to be gone, but human beings are the ones who hold all of the keys to their own success. Yes, that was spirit coming through. One of the things that you have to understand being a medium, this is something that a lot of you may have not realised. When you are a medium, and you are not just a medium, you are an exceptional medium, and you know where you get your information from, the spirit world will show you everything. And I mean everything. I've done readings for people where I've seen what the spirit world wanted me to portray, and it's quite like, have any of you played charades, Spirit have just said? Have you ever played charades? Well, in charades, you have to kind of act out the scenes. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm going to do a bit of an act here. I don't know what I'm going to do. I honestly don't know. I can't think of, and they're just laughing at us, so I'm not even going to continue with that one. But basically, charades is where you are going to act something out. I was trying to think of something to act out to you, but first of all, I'm not a good actor. Second of all, I don't know what I would act out, if I'm honest. But for example, you'll have like filming. So you'll be like filming, and then you'll have like a wheel. I don't know why I'm doing that, because you don't do that no more. But the sort of gist is what I'm trying to say here. This is what the spirit will do. The spirit world will show you flashes. They will show you glimpses of imagery. They will show you slow motion images that you need to take information from. Then as the medium, you will then give that information. That's when they're using your claircognizance ability. If you're using clairvoyance, you will just see them acting something out. Or, it could be clairaudience where they'll just tell you what to say. It's that simple. That's the easiest of the options, to be fair, because then you don't really have to do much. But again, this isn't about easiness. This is about you becoming a medium. So it can be a little bit off-putting when you are hearing dead people talking to you. I'm not going to lie to you. The first time I heard dead people talking to me, I thought I was crazy. A lot of you probably think I am crazy. And hey, like I say, I let my evidence speak for itself. I don't really fudge my words. I don't need to. Don't care about what anyone thinks about me. I don't care what anyone's thoughts or opinions are. I let my actions speak for themselves. And there's not a video that goes by, there's not a reading that goes by, there's not anything that goes by where I don't prove my connection time and time and time again. And fun fact, when each and every one of you come onto my platform and you learn this understanding, you're going to have resentment just like I have. Why do I have resentment, you might ask? Is it because I don't know what I'm doing? No, it's because I'm very, very good at what I do. And there's people out there who look at somebody like me and they're like, well, hang on, why is he not fudging his words? Why is he so accurate? Why is he striving for perfection in every reading? Why doesn't he just do general readings like the rest of us? Because I'm not like the rest of you. And the rest of the people on this platform and the rest of the people who gain this good understanding are going to eradicate and highlight the problems that mankind share by this lack of understandings. We're going to obliterate it. Mark my words. If you are somebody who doesn't like me, I am here and I am going to put right this mess. Each and every one of you, mark my words when I say this. I will be on this platform, many, many years. And if I ever get shut off this platform, I'll go to a different platform. And my message will continue to spread. And people's eyes will be woken up to not only can you connect if you want to a loved one, each and every one of you are more than capable of doing it. Which is what a lot of people want you not to believe. Believe it or not. I know. Mankind are so cruel, aren't they? Yes. Also, it can be very difficult as a medium when you start to see people's passings. Could be a tragic passing, could have been a car crash, could have been, maybe they've taken their own lives, could have been an accident at work, it could have been many different things. I don't think I need to paint the picture that much for you. I think you're all pretty aware of where we're going with this. And you're going to have to relive their moments. You're going to have to watch as they take their last breath. You're going to listen to their last breath being taken. Again, a lot of you don't realise this, but when we are speaking about working to the spirit world, this is what a medium is. You have to be ready for this. The spirit world have fail-safes and asking us to remind you, so don't let that put you off. Because when you're seeing it, you're not seeing it, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't at this time, but when you're seeing it, you're acknowledging it and you're going through the motions, but you aren't kind of retaining that information. So when you detach from the reading and you come away from the reading, your mind goes back to normal. You don't have any of the horrific accidents or the deaths or the hearing the last breaths. One of the biggest things for myself when I become a medium, it was a lot of people would ask, how do you sleep at night? How on earth can you sleep at night with all of the different things that spirit do? You have to understand, if you have a good understanding, the spirit will let you do what you want when you want. This is your life. It's not their life. They're there with you to help you, but they're not going to live your life for you. And this is one of the things that I must stipulate to each and every one of you who are wanting to become a medium. This is on you, not on spirit. Believe me, spirit are little chatterboxes. And if you go into, I'll be completely honest and blunt with you. Like, I'm open to spirit 24/7. I'd rather not work when my son's here, and they would never really bother us when I've got my son. Other than that, anytime they can. But they know that I need sleep. They know that they don't bother us. But if you are somebody who comes into becoming a medium, and not spirit, because spirit won't go looking for you, but in the subconscious or the conscious of your mind, you are actively searching for spirit. You are essentially, this is what mediums called open and closing. I don't do any of that. I don't agree with it. I think I just test everything it stands for. The spirit world are there whether you like it or not. Okay, it's about you learning how to accommodate that exchange. You knowing when to go looking for it, when it's you or when it's them. Now, there's ways that we can do that, first of all, for each and every one of you. You know, if you've heard that and you're now panicking because you're thinking, oh, I didn't even think of that. There's plenty of videos on this channel, so don't worry about that. But what you have to understand is the spirit world can be very, very chatty. They will literally talk your yaz off you. They'll be sitting whispering away to you, talking and giggling away and all of this cool stuff. You'll have your family members coming through, laughing and giggling away with you. You'll remember things. Maybe it's not a clear audience, but what you will do is you'll hear them in your mind. And these are all different things that will take place. But you have to have the clear conviction as a human being in what you expect from the spirit world. Spirit world will also have expectations from you. If you start swaying away from their expectations, then this journey isn't going to be very fun for you. It's not that anything's going to happen here. It's just you're not going to get anywhere. You're really not. If you come into this and it's just all you want to be famous, you want this, you want to be known, you want to be in the spotlights, but you haven't even done the basics of becoming a medium, then the problem is that's only going to get you so far. Then when you get so far, you are going to come crashing down faster than you can ever imagine, because the spirit world won't be there to hold you up deliberately, because that's a lesson that you have to learn, my friend. You have to learn that is on you. So working with the spirit world, I hope I haven't put any of you off by what I've said there. But I thought it was worth making this video because I'm guessing there's probably a lot of you who are coming into mediumship and you may have been wondering some of those points. And I hope I've answered the points to you. And if there's something that I haven't answered, let us know in the comment section and I'll be sure to do a follow-up video on this topic. And remember, each and every one of you have been led to this video for a reason. Each and every one of you who have been led to my platform for a reason. Each and every one of you don't just have great capabilities of a human being. You have exceptional capabilities of becoming great mediums. So, until the next time, everyone, bye-bye for now.